Shy Jimin is here. What you can hear in the background, probably my parrot. But, or parakeet, or how you call it, a cockatiel. Let's go over the last MCC update before we're going to make a release tonight. I want to focus right now in the wall selection. It's here for a long time, but I made some work with it. The main part of the work that I want to talk about is the integration with the inidbi. Inidbi is a DLL file. It have to run only on the server. The player doesn't have to run it. And what is allow me is actually to make a persistent database that we will further expand it later, because already people ask for persistent database for saving player stats, etc. But now we're going to talk about the role selection. In order to start the role selection, I just need a start location for the faction that I want to focus. I will focus right now on the west side, so I will just put a start location. You can choose if you want to power drop Halo or just teleport to the start location. I will go with that, and I will put my start location somewhere over here. Okay, the next thing that I have to do is just press the enable walls. Now, once the mission maker press the enable walls, or if it's in the init file enabled, each player that will join in progress, we join the mission, we get this screen as a welcome screen, and this is actually the role selection. Now, I will go quickly about it. You can see you got different roles: officer, automatic rifleman, anti-tank, corpsman, marksman, specialist, crew, and pilot. You have the default squads that you can join any of them, or if you want to, you can create a new squad and let's say call it MCC squad. And now I'm the leader of that squad. I will go further on that in a bit. You got the gear selection, which actually by the level it's defined the gear and the uniform that you got per wall. So for example, the automatic rifleman is only level 1, it doesn't have much choice over here. The officer level is 7, so if I will go here I can already choose the next weapon in line, I can choose different accessories, and this can be unlocked, and this can be designed by the server admin, to be honest, more than the mission maker. What roles and what item will be unlocked. Well, the main idea behind that is I was looking for something for clans or multiplayer groups to give the players some feel of progression, some feel of achievements. If they contribute to the game, they will gain more XP, they get more XP, they can unlock new weapon, new stuff. And because I think crates are the worst thing that can happen in ArmA. Once you put a crate, everybody just like vultures go all over the crate. It's better if you got a structure, but because each community got different structure, this wall selection should enable you to fit the structure that you want, that is good with your game style. Now, as you can see right now, this is the officer. I will go over the init database, but there are some limitations. Like for example, I can spawn an officer into the group, but I can go as a rifleman, or I can't. So it depends on. Oh, I pick a rifleman, so I was about to say automatic rifleman. I will just hit respawn. If we're gonna. After that, of course, I'll be thrown back here. If I would pick automatic rifleman, for example, and try to deploy, it will tell me I need 2 more players in my squad in order to use this kit, so I have to choose another kit. That can be defined by the game admin, and I will go over how to do it in a second. Let's do it. Well, the first thing that I want to show you is that in the server directory you will have the inidbi. I will give the link for that add-on folder. It's just as another other mode. You have to run it on the server. It's weight like nothing, a few kilobytes, and inside there is the db folder. In the db folder you will see all these ini files. I will start by the misc, the server misc ini. If I just open it with a notepad, There are a few things that you have to keep in mind. First of all, the allowed players. This is have nothing to do with the role selection, but if as a server admin I want to assign who can access MCC, I should put all the user ID over here, or I can just leave the all like this, so every player can use it. So as a server admin, this is the place where you restrict MCC on a server base, which is the best way to do it. Now, if I go to the role selection defines, here all these variables, you can see what's actually you can define as a server admin again, and it's very basic. You can define how many pilots and how many crewmen there can be. I put in 100, it doesn't really matter. How many, and now let's go for every role. How many officers there can be in per group? One. And how, what is the minimum number of players in a group in order to be able to pick the officer kit? So it's one, because I was thinking officer is the first role you're going to select, so there can be only one and it can be the first player and then people join up on him. Automatic rifleman, there can be two in a group and then you have to be two men in a group, like you have to be the third one in order to pick the automatic rifleman. So not everybody can pick automatic rifleman. You have to be a group of three guys minimum, and you can have more than two automatic riflemen per group. Of course, the server admin can change that, and it's going on and on. How many riflemen per group? What is the minimum players per group for a rifleman? 0, 80 per group, 2, how many, and etc. etc. Now the next thing they're gonna show is the default group. For now, the default group are Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. This is what you have once you start inidbi. MCC. So you have to start MCC role selection for the first time in order to inidbi to produce all these files, and then you can edit them. So the default group are Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta, but you can add more group or you can change the group as you see fit. If for example I want to put pilot 1 and snipers, and if I want to change Delta to section A, I can do that. Now, what does it mean? I will show you how it does in the game in a second. And the last thing is the handgun. The handguns are generic for all the roles, so you can see how it's built. Actually, it says the level, the weapon class, and then inside an array of array, the magazine class and how many. So in level 0, which is the basic level, you don't get any sidearm. In level 3, you unlock the H-gun Rook 40, and you get 3 mag with that. And then in level 6, you unlock the P07, and then you get 3 mags with that, etc. etc. You can change the values, you can change the handgun class if you use specific add-on, etc. You can change the unlock level if you want, for example, the Rook to be unlocked on level and the first level, which is 0. I will just change it to 0 and I'm gonna save it. Now if I'm gonna sorry, if I'm gonna jump back to the game, okay, I have to stop this video and start with another video, so you have to excuse me for changing from video to video, but you get to it. Now, back in the game, in order for the changes to take effect, I will just have to restart the mission. And I'm going to restart the mission. Of course, this one will work in, if you're using the mode, it will work on any mission. If you're using the MCC mission, of course, it will work on the MCC mission. I'll just put the start location, and I will enable walls. Now, as you can see right now, the default group are section A, pilot 1, snipers, as we said before. And if I will skip to the gear, I can see that the handgun, okay, this one is level 7, so that's not something, but let's say automatic rifleman, which is level 1, the gear for him, the handgun, you can choose the Rook from the first level. Now I will go over the walls for a second, and then I will go over what more is waiting for us. As you can see, the main idea was for player to progress through gaming, and the server admin can stop that. He can say, hey, I don't want you to interfere with the progress, I will put my progress as I can see fit, and he can edit the experience that each player have, and I will show you how to do that. But if you didn't interfere and you let MCC generate the experience for you, it's very basic. The officer get everybody, not just the officer, everybody get XP by killing, and it's by the basic ArmA rating. If you kill a grunt, it's 200 point. If you kill an officer, it's 1000 point if I remember right. And everything is saved. Every 2000 point equal one level. Okay, 2000 XP point. So everybody gain XP by killing. That's for sure. But officer will also gain XP by the amount of players that he have in his group. So the more player he control, and for longer period, he get more XP over time. Automatic rifleman, anti-tank, they all get XP only by killing. The corpsman, for example, get XP from healing. Each heal that he apply equal 200 points, which is equal for killing an enemy unit, or enemy grunt, for example. Marksman get XP by killing, and specialist get XP by blowing stuff. Now, if for example, you see it's only got 1500 points, if for example, I don't have anything yet because I'm level 1, I will pick the specialist. I will join the first squad because I have to join a squad in order to play. Okay, if I would just leave squad and I will say deploy, it says you must join a group first, because usually when you're inside a clan, when you're inside a multiplayer environment, you have to join a squad. You can't just be a lone wolf. So I would just say I would just join section A. And if I would just spawn, of course I will spawn with the gear, the basic gear. Now the specialist have by default, I will show you how to put default to explosive charge, and you can pick some more items later. I will show you what I mean later. Now if I am the specialist and I want to gain experience by destroying stuff, I want to show you how it's done. First of all, you can see that there is the section A marker. So each group that you made in the wall selection got its default marker, which is shown for all the friendly group. You can disable it by the mission settings. Okay, mission setting, group markers, enable, disable. Now let's go teleport me somewhere away from the start location, because the start location got base protection, so I can destroy it. And I will just spawn something that can be destroyed. So we go to structure, infrastructure, and I will pick the small radar, and now I will add a preset that is called this other object, destroy by satchels only. Now you can destroy by anything else, like I don't know, bombing run or whatever, only by satchels. And if I'm gonna put it right here, I don't feel like running. Now we put an explosive charge. I have to get somewhere away. I think that should be good. If I destroy it, of course the radar just destroyed. Every objective, by the way, every destroy objective in the mission generator, as far as I remember, is destroyed by satchels, so you get XP by that. But you can put custom, as a mission maker, you can put some custom objective. Now, since I destroyed it, you remember I had 1500 points, so if I press respawn right now, you're going to see that I now have 3000 XP and I'm already level 2. Does this give me something? Not yet, because I haven't unlocked anything yet. So this is the basic behind them. Crewmen, for example, get XP of course by killing, and also by the amount of player or playable units that inside their vehicles. And there is the pilot that get XP by killing, and also get XP by the amount of players in his cargo. So if you are a taxi pilot, you will still gonna get XP over time. Now I want to show you something really quick. Now if I'm gonna just deploy myself again, in the wall selection there is a built-in restriction model. So if for example I put 3 different kind of vehicle. The first vehicle that I want to put is the Panther. Put it empty, and I will put some helicopter, and I will put some vehicle. Now for that vehicle, I'm gonna add the preset under vehicles, which is called HU vehicle create FOB, and I will go over it in a bit. But for now, I will just place it. Now, since I'm using the wall selection, if I will go inside a tank, for example, after a few seconds, it will kick me out and say, "Hey, you are not a crewman. You're not supposed to use this vehicle." So I can't use this vehicle. I have to pick a crewman in order to use tank. I can use light vehicles like the Hamid, but I can't use this one. And the same goes for the helicopter. If I would try to fly with it, after a few seconds, it will tell me I have to be a pilot in order to use this vehicle. But the light vehicle, I can use it, and this light vehicle has got something more to it. It's act like a mobile FOB. You can put it in any vehicle. The mission maker should put a start location, which is 1, it's the primary start location, and then you can put FOB. FOB counts as a forward observable base where you can spawn units further away. But if the FOB got overwhelmed by enemy units, you know it's no longer available, and if it's got destroyed, it's no longer available for you. So the player can pick vehicle like this, and can put their own FOB during the battlefield. Just have to stop the vehicle completely, and then you're gonna have the create FOB. Now I didn't do much for it. I just put it like this, okay, so that it never gets stuck. But I will just teleport myself out of it. Usually it doesn't happen, but if it's happened, not a big deal, because you can press V, etc. And now you got an FOB. This FOB can be destroyed by other players, AI, etc. But if I gonna respawn now, any unit that respawning should have the option to either spawn in the HQ or in the FOB, which is over here, as you can see. Okay, and now I can deploy next to the FOB. Now we go over the walls. Well, I went over the server main Skyline, and I want to go on over the walls. Okay, each wall, let's for example open the automatic rifleman. Each wall got its own INI, which is built by primary attachment west, primary attachment east, primary attachment gorilla, secondary items, and gear. All of these are array that can be controlled by the server admin, and what they are saying is something like this. If you are a west automatic rifleman, this is just like the handgun. This is the weapons you're gonna get on level 0. This is the magazine that you're gonna get on the same level, which is 6 of this and 2 of the tracer. And then on level 5 you're gonna unlock the automatic rifleman MX Black, and you're gonna get 100 rounds magazine 6 and 2, and etc. etc. On level 10 you're gonna open the LMG. On level 20 you're gonna open the Zafir, and you can change that. If you're using a mode, just change that. The level, the classes, just don't forget to put the appropriate magazine, and make it sensible, so you don't put like 15 belts on a rifleman, automatic rifleman, because you can't carry that much. But that is easily done. Now after you start the game with this one set, MCC will generate this one automatically for each weapon. Here for the west, it generated an attachment class. So if for example the first one is A rifle MX SWF, the first one on the west attachment is A rifle CP A rifle MX SWF, which is the attachment, which is saying, it's my here a bit complicated, but it's not, which is saying, okay, if you choose this weapon, these are the attachments for this weapon, and the attachments okay, pretty much goes like this. The first array, okay, this one up to here you can see if you know something about array, if you got some program to show it. The first array is the optics. Now the optics go same level and the name of the optic. Level 3 optic this, level 5 optic this, level 10 optic MRCO, level 13 optic hammer. The second array is the muzzle. Level 0 you get nothing, with level 9 you get the muzzle sounds high. And the third array is for the pointer or the flashlight, for example. For now, forgot how to call it. So level 5 you get the flashlight, level 9 you get the pointer IR. Of course, game masters can change this how they see fit, and it's going to generate this attachment for each weapon and for each faction. So this is all the weapons for the west side, east side, and guerrilla side. Now the secondary usually the they have it, let's say for the AT. We're gonna open the AT for example. The secondary, just as we have seen before, the secondary weapon, the class, the ammo, and how many of that ammo. You can put more than that, like in here you can put two different kind of ammo, two of that, one of that, etc. It's very easy to edit, and you have to do it only once. Now the items, the class item, the first one usually it's saved for another weapon or item class. So here I put binocular and rangefinder, level 10, level 20, and the item 2 and item 3 are as you can see, they are unlocked. Usually they are saved for magazines, for extra magazines, for or extra stanag, or extra, I don't know, automatic rifleman, extra grenades, smoke shells, chem light, whatever. And the general items that you have in every role is the general items that this kit gets. Like for example, the AT there, everybody get map, compass, watch, radio, 2 hand grenade, 2 smoke shells, and 2 first aid kit. But if, for example, I'm gonna open the Coleman, his general items, including the map, compass, etc., are 10 first aid kit and 1 med kit. You can change it again as the game admin. You can change that build for community in order to give some structure. And the last one is the uniform also built from different arrays. So the first array is the NV goggles. Nothing to say about that. Level 0 you get nothing, level 20 you get NV goggles. The second array are for the headgear, the name of the headgear and the level that you unlock it. The third array is for the googles, again the level of unlock it and the google itself. The fourth is for the vest. The fifth is for the assault pack, is for the backpack, and the last uniform. And you can change that and you can edit that, and this is about it regarding this one. Now the last thing I'm gonna go over is the player. Each player that join, okay, you will have his name.ini file, and as a server admin you can edit a few things. First of all, you can see his level and his progression. You can manually edit it. If you want to stop MCC from doing that, you can manually edit and say I want to define who is can pick officer and what level he will be as an officer, as an automatic rifleman, as a pilot, etc. Or you can leave it to MCC to progress. And there is the rank. Usually clans have ranks in terms of forums and things like that, and you want the game to reflect the ranks that they have outside of the game. So if I would just change it to colonel, next time I'm gonna respawn, no matter what role, my rank gonna be colonel. And if I enable the roles, I'll show you how to do that. I'm back in the game, so if I go and enable here the name tags, Okay, I'm playing alone, so I will just spawn some unit with me.
Form B.
So the last, if I,
Tank, 600
you can
meters.
see that there is the name
Contact.
tags
Rifleman.
and the rank of each of them. Okay, that's about it regarding wall selection. I hope you like
Form
it.
column.
As always, tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want to add, what you want to edit, and I will see what we're gonna do with that. MCC is for the players, built by the players, and it's usually built for MP environment. So let me know what you want to see more in that area. Last but not least, well, actually it is list, is the cache group. So it's a new addition by Spirit. We're probably gonna make his own video about
right.
Gaia, because a lot of people know that there is Gaia. They don't know what Gaia is capable. It's a great tool. You'll be overwhelmed by the AI and how they react. But the cache group is something that people ask for it and were afraid of it. So, basically, if I'm just gonna generate a mission, um, what the cache group do is let the mission maker save some loads on the server, and he can do it. We didn't want a whole caching system put in because it can conflict with other mods and it can conflict with other missions. I'll show you what I mean. Let's stop that for a second. I will show you what I mean, but as you can see right here, you got a full mission going around, full groups, units, etc. Everything is moving here, and if I want to save some load on my mission, I can just cache. Now, there is a catch to caching, because if I'm gonna cache, let's say, I will cache all these groups. I don't want to cache the citizen. All this group, I will just say cache group. What will happen, because I'm pretty far, I'm the only player around and I'm pretty far, in a few seconds you're just gonna see all of them deleted. Okay, and once I get close, this one here haven't been deleted because I'm closer, but once I get close, they were gonna spawn. But what happens right now, as you can see, since the caching took place, and there is a trigger in that mission for reinforcement, 2 groups of reinforcement already arrived. Okay, and this thing is something that we would not like. Okay, for happens in general. I'll just mute everything. Yeah. So you have to be careful what you cache, and don't cache everything, and don't cache units that are part of a mission. You can cache if you build a mission, but if you're using the generator and you put reinforcement, for example, you don't want to cache that, for example. Okay, and another thing, that in this mission the objective was to kill someone, kill or capture. So if I will cache him according to the trigger that attached to him, he's no longer there. He's dead. Mission accomplished. And that is difficult. So we have to, again, be careful what we cache. But it's a great system, because if I'm gonna teleport myself a bit closer, you can see all the groups that have been cached are just coming back with the previous waypoint task, etc. But for now, again, be careful. It's a powerful tool, very great, very good. Use it with careful, and this will surely be a game changer in terms of how many groups you can spawn on the map. You can put, like, I don't know, we try over 1,000 group and cache them, and you keep the performance of the server. So once again, enjoy and keep your feedback on the Beast forum. That was a bit long video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new in here, and give us your 2 cents. We are here for the players. Oh, have fun.